Welcome back to Mitten Money Bets, episode 12. Today is November 11th. Same day recording the pod and same day dropping the pod. Name a podcast that hustles harder.
Thank you, veterans, by the way.
Yes, would also like to thank the veterans. Thank you, Wyatt.
Thanks, Wyatt.
If you know, you know.
Active military member.
Would like to start off the pod by saying, I am bankrupting DraftKings. I'm the greatest gambler alive. I continue to win, and that feels really good. I would now like to open the floor to Evan Eldred. It's going to be his TED Talk. He's going to explain the performance last week and the performance that has been occurring. He has some words. This is now your floor.
All right. Thank you, Cody, for having me here. This is a tough week, and if there's anything that you can pull out of it, it's going to be my grittiness, and it's going to show my character. I have been chewed up, punched in the face, spit on, and smacked around by the gambling gods, and I'm sick of it. And here's just a little quote to just give a quick vibe check coming into this week for you by Joseph Duffy. Losing isn't always the end. Sometimes it's just the beginning. And I am going to ride that off into the sunset this week. I am not fucking leaving. You hear me? I'm not fucking leaving. Roll the intro. I'm sick of this shit.
Rolling, holds it, turns through the legs. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
This is
the three, won't go. Rebound box, back out to Allen. His three-pointer back. Tigers. Wide of the goal. Kucherov gets clobbered by Caldwell. The big games, a lot of big settings. There's nothing like.
Yeah, so Evan went on his little ramble there, so we're just going to not recap our picks at all. I'll just say that I went 6-2. But who's keeping track? Definitely not me.
Sometimes you got to take a step backwards before running forwards. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you for that.
Yep.
That's just life.
Totally.
So packed show for you guys today. We're going to keep some promises, so we're going to go through our college football picks. We're going to do a little Mount Rushmore back and forth of NFL wives/girlfriends. NFL picks, I have another parlay that is bound to hit. The Bird Alert should have hit last week, but fuck the Eagles. And then I will wrap up the show with a Thanksgiving fact and rock, paper, scissors, as well as our full board.
My No Nut November was that parlay.
Yeah.
Lost on a half point. In
Really?
the Vikings.
Wow.
Tough.
And they blew that game.
Yep.
Feels bad.
Yep. So we are now nutting in November. Okay, go on.
Well, you have been.
Okay, go on.
You're
Let's
rattled.
get into the show.
You're rattled.
All right.
So, college picks. Here we go. I'm going to open the show with Boomer Sooner against Baylor for a couple reasons.
Okay.
Caleb Williams didn't play like 4 games this year, and now all of a sudden he's getting Heisman push. It's still Kenneth Walker all day. But sure, go ahead and try to get to New York, Caleb Williams. I don't care.
Okay.
I think he's going to ball out here. Also, Oklahoma's coming off a bye. They're going to be prepared.
Is that bad, though?
Nope.
Okay.
Not when Lincoln Riley's your head coach.
Sure.
This is a Baylor team that just lost outright to TCU as I believe 7.5-point favorites. And TCU has an interim head coach right now. That's not good.
Name a TCU player.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, go on.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can name an alumni.
I just love their mascot, horned frogs. That has to be top 10. Not just a frog, but a horned one. Like that'd be you if you were a frog.
I swear to God. Also, wild stat here. This is probably useless, but I just love these little nuggets. Oklahoma's covered the last 6 against teams in Texas.
That is an interesting one.
Oklahoma minus 5.5 versus Baylor.
Okay. Fading the Baylor Bears. Don't hate it. My first pick. You're going to say, Evan, why are you doing this to yourself? Cincy first half, minus 13 at South Florida.
Will you please stop?
I know. Well, please stop with the Bearcats. I get it.
This is gone to another level.
Evan, why are you doing the first half?
I'm going to hold back my real thoughts.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Last week, I did a private bet with Cincy -7 in the first quarter, and they ended the first quarter 14-0. I've watched the past 4 or 5 games, and they always start out hot, and then they let off the gas early. Cincy's 0-6 against the spread in the last 6 against South Florida. That's why I'm not taking the spread, and it's like 22.5, I think. Cincy is top 15 in points in the first half in the country, averaging about 20. UCF defense is horrible. Dog shit. Trash. 34 points per game and almost 500 yards a game. I do not think Cincinnati...
You just said UCF. UCF or USF?
Oh, USF. My
okay,
bad.
Sorry.
Whatever. I'm dyslexic. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think Cincy will have a problem moving the ball down the field. Ritter's good. Offense is effective. Their defense is very good. I've said that it's one of the best in the country. I think it still is. Have they played a real team? Kind of, but it's good enough to cover. I love that number, 2-13. If it was 14, I don't know. But I love 13, and I love the number 5 team in the college football playoff to get that done.
Yeah, positive vibes only, man. I'm just going to agree with everything you say today.
I need that.
I think you need it.
I need that. Yeah.
I'm typically negative vibes only, but today I'll be positive. Now we're going to move to a pointless American Conference game. What you should be putting your hard-earned Benjamins on. Eastern Carolina versus Memphis. This line opened at 6. That's where I got it at, hand up. It has since moved to 4.5. I would still take it at 4.5. I think Eastern Carolina is probably going to win this game outright. East Carolina has covered the last 5. They are 6-2-1 this year. And Memphis has lost to Temple, so I'm just going to compare similar opponents. Memphis lost to Temple, who Eastern Carolina just beat last week 45-3.
Temple is bad.
So if we're going to use a common opponent indicator, I'm hammering Eastern Carolina. Memphis stinks at home. That's the pick, Eastern Carolina. I got it at +6. It's at +4.5 right now on DraftKings. Take with that what you will.
I am moving to a big anticipated matchup this weekend. No sarcasm intended. Michigan at Penn State in the steamy showers, baby. Under 49. Who said that? All right, under 49. And Penn State has gone under in 7 of 9 games this year. And here's a stat just to say, fuck you, Evan, because stats go both ways. The over is 6-0 when Michigan plays at Penn State. I don't think that's going to happen. Vegas is lying. I think this is going to be a typical Big Ten game, and by that I mean a battle of the defenses. They are like almost identical on the defensive side, where they don't give up a lot of rushing yards, but they're not great against the pass. They both give up about 17 points per game. I think Michigan has the upper hand on the offense because Clifford doesn't look like he's 100%. And
Clifford is just genuinely bad. But
he is. But
when he's injured, he's like double bad.
Yeah. I think that, I went to the Michigan game last week and they committed to the run game again. I don't know if they just want to run the ball down bad teams' throats, but Cade threw the ball 28 times, and Haskins rushed 28 times. So, I don't know. This is a signature game for Harbaugh, and if he wants any chance of the playoffs, I don't think he's going to spice it up or try to try any trick plays or anything, so I don't think anything weird's going to happen. Michigan's a better team here, but I don't love the 1-point spread, so I'm just going to take the under. It's going to be a battle of the field position.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Now into one of the most disgusting football games you'll see all year. Clemson, UConn. This is a stadium under.
What's the record on those?
Memorial Stadium averages 39 points per game. Stadium unders are 0-1. Stadium overs are 1-0. So this is where we get back to even. People are saying we're due. This point total is at 50.5, so I'm looking at this one way. I don't think UConn's going to score against Clemson's defense. That's all they have.
Correct.
Even if they score a touchdown, I don't anticipate Clemson putting up 42 points. I could see this honestly being like 38-0. I think it's going to be a disgusting football game. DJ Ukulele stinks. Input that clip of Dabo Sweeney saying this is where we're going to throw touchdowns. He doesn't throw any fucking touchdowns
Graphics
because he's a
design
loser.
Evans definitely going to put that in.
Yep, he's just as bad as JT Daniels.
Fuck JT
I'm jumping
Daniels.
on that train. UConn stinks. Their head coach is leaving at the end of the year. All they do is lose. The spread is just way too much, so I'm going to take under 50.5.
Okay. Big under, guys. So far, except for now, Mississippi State at Auburn, over 50. What did you say a couple weeks ago? Bo Nix away equals bad. Bo Nix home equals somewhat decent. I'm not going to say good because Bo Nix isn't good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me also say that there is not a single stat that backs this over, but I don't care because it cannot get worse than last week.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn is the better team here, no doubt, but I would not be surprised at all to see Mike Leach get really weird and win this game. Mississippi State puts up almost all of their yards through the air with the air raid offense, and that is Auburn's weakness. So you put those two together, and I see points. They average 376 passing yards a game and 28 points a game, and Auburn's defense hasn't been as stellar in the past. So, I mean, me looking at that, I just see a 32-28 game and the over hits. Easy as that.
All right. Now, I got hypnotized into this pick by what I witnessed last week. So, if you don't follow us on Twitter, I was at the Michigan State-Purdue game last week, and I got to witness Purdue rush the field. Everybody was on the field. They were flashing the lights. It was nighttime at that point. They were playing Mo Bamba.
Were you on the field?
Nope. I just sat and watched. I needed to be humbled after the week I had gambling last week. So I sat and just watched my team just wallow in their loss as the number 3 team in the country. We got Spoiler-makered, hand up. Now, I don't think they're going to spoil anything with Ohio State.
Ooh.
But I don't see how they are 20.5-point dogs at Ohio State. Purdue's a much different team at home. But I still think they can cover 20.5 points. David Bell is a legitimate first-round wide receiver, and Ohio State's corners are cheese. Sorry, Wyatt. Purdue also has a first-round pick on the defensive side of the ball in George Karlaftis. Great edge rusher. He's absolutely balling. He was an issue last week. And the last time these two teams played, guess the game.
Oh, that was at Purdue.
It was the 2018.
When Ohio State got pummeled.
Yeah, it was the
Face fucked,
2018
if you
Tyler
will.
Trent game. Rest in peace. That was 49-20. I think Ohio State's going to come out with a little bit of revenge, but Ohio State didn't look impressive last week against that bum Adrian Martinez. I think Purdue is going to throw the football around. That's all I witnessed last week. The secondaries are probably pretty even between MSU and OSU. Plus 20.5 Purdue. Boiler up.
Boy, wow. He just said it.
Yeah.
Boiler up. All right. NC State at Wake Forest, over 65.5. Total has gone over in 8 of 11 road games for NC State, and the over is 4-1 in the last 5 for Wake Forest. I'm not going to talk about NC State nearly at all. All you need to know is that Wake averages 500 yards a game at 44 points a game, and their defense is god-awful. They gave up 56 points to Army. I get it. The triple option's hard to guard. There's 3 options. I get it. They give up 27 points per game, and their pass defense is dog shit. I need NC State to get me 25, and I think this hits easy. Wake Forest is a machine for no reason, and I'm counting on them to get at least 40, and if they don't, then there's no shot at this going over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, dog of the week, which is 6-0 since I started barking. College and NFL-wise.
Okay.
I have one.
All right.
Unless you have a better one.
Let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nevada.
Minnesota. Nevada?
You want Minnesota at Iowa?
I said Nevada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It
Mark?
was either that or North Carolina at Pitt.
I was eyeballing that, but I don't think North Carolina comes out hot like they. I mean, this is a typical.
Wake Forest was overrated, so I'm going to go with Nevada. They weren't. You can't play any defense.
Eh.
I'm going to go Nevada, the late night game, 10:30 at San Diego State. And I have one stat for you. I have two stats for you. Nevada's 6-3 against the spread this year. Not great, but we're going to take it.
We don't want the spread. We want money line.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna take stats into consideration. Also, I believe they've won their last 5 in California.
Big states.
We're gonna ride with states this week.
Big states guy.
Third, this is a San Diego State team that has won sloppy all year. They barely beat Hawaii last week, and Nevada pummeled Hawaii when they played. It was 34-17. Last week, San Diego State Hawaii was 17-10. Absolutely disgusting. Nevada, they're known for their offense. They're going to come out, let it fly. I don't think San Diego State's defense is ready for that. I've bet against San Diego State once with Fresno State. I'm going to do it again.
Okay. Yep. One more. That was pretty crisp.
My barks are on.
Side note here, whenever I hear of San Diego State, I think about when they beat my Chippewas last year in the bowl game. And also, going off the Chippewas, I want to say fuck you, Ryan Clary, because I knew that Central would win. And I said on the episode we recorded before the game that Central already covered. That was easy. Kalamazoo is now mini Mount Pleasant. I'm going to state it now. Fuck you, Ryan Clary.
He's referring to the Central Western game. If you have no clue what he's talking about right
Big
now.
Mac guy.
Yeah, I mean, Pimpleton for Heisman.
Yeah.
So now, this could be peak mint money right here. We're going to do a Mount Rushmore of NFL players, wives, and girlfriends.
Are we doing this because the past 2 weeks we were talking about dudes jagging each other off and dudes kissing? Maybe.
Yeah,
so we need to talk about girls.
We need to right the ship and balance it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you want to do a rock, paper, scissors now to see who goes first?
Sure.
No.
Save it till the end. You can go first.
Okay,
you had a
thanks,
better
man.
week.
All right, I'm going to open with 1-1. I'm going to go. This might be crazy. I'm going to go Giselle.
So this is your number one
pick. Yeah.
Wait, okay.
I'm going to go Giselle here. Giselle Bündchen for a couple reasons.
Giselle
One,
Bunda.
she is Brazilian, I believe, so Latin mommy.
Okay.
2, she's rich. I understand that has nothing to do with looks. However, having more money than Tom Brady is hot to me. 3, MILF status now. She's still hot.
Okay.
Giselle.
She is. I agree. Okay, so my first pick. This might be a shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Smith and his wife, Elizabeth Smith.
Low-key smoke.
Or Elizabeth Berry. I don't know if
That's her maiden name.
Yeah, maiden name. Okay. If I was Alex Smith and I was hurt for as long as he was,
Damn.
and I had that crawling in bed with me every night, I don't think I would have any problem sitting out for as long as he did. So that makes sense.
People forget he almost died.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Having
And
a
he
hot wife
he had a great
kept him
comeback.
alive.
Yeah,
Oh, there was comeback.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, there was. All right. Yep. Alex Smith. Give me that one. Elizabeth, come here. Okay, bonk. Cody, go to your number 2 pick.
Okay, oh, gladly.
I need to get her off my Google search.
2, I'm going to go Olivia Culpo. Christian McCaffrey's girlfriend, for those who don't know. Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. Absolute smoke show. People are saying I'm a brunette guy, which is kind of shocking. 2 brunettes, like, right out of the gate. I don't know. It depends on Giselle's hair color, I guess. But
Don't you have a brunette girlfriend?
no.
If you know, you know.
Olivia, don't you?
Who?
What?
I don't know.
Olivia Culpo, if you don't know her, I mean, the whole family's, like, attractive. Danny Amendola fumbled a bag. She went from Danny Amendola, one white slot guy, to another.
Okay, Danny Amendola
She leveled
also
up 'cause
had a
McCaffrey got the
connection
bag.
with Elizabeth or Emily Tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amendola,
So did he fumble the bag?
stays fumbling bags.
I think he stays fumbling his fingers. But okay.
All right. Back to you.
Okay, back to me. My number 2, Katherine Webb. Everybody,
Wow. If you know, you know.
everybody remembers
Brett Cheeseburger.
when they showed her on TV when AJ was in Alabama playing in one of the biggest games of his college career. She is still a smoke. Is it news? No, it's not. But she is a forgotten about, probably because AJ McCarron's forgotten about talent of NFL wives.
If you don't remember that national championship game, this is word for word what Brent Musburger said to the entire nation when they put her on camera. He said, "You see that lovely lady there. She does go to Auburn, but she's also Miss Alabama, and that's A.J. McCarron's girlfriend. You quarterbacks get all the good-looking women. What a beautiful woman. Wow."
Did anybody bonk him?
Classic old man being horny.
I love that. I love that for him.
Good for him. Okay, pick number 3. I'm gonna go Rachel Bush just because she needs a CDL for that dump truck. That is Jordan Poyer's, I believe, wife. There was like some drama there that went on. I don't know if they're still together, but if you don't know her, she was an IG model beforehand. So yeah, I just say look her up. Definitely a good one there.
Okay. I threw my third pick in like 20% because it's just a hot name. Claire Kittle.
Oh.
Yeah. Cody's moan right there was just enough to just say it. I mean, she's a dark brunette.
Mm.
I
think she's like a fitness influencer too.
It is the year of the tall bitches. Me and Cody declared at the beginning of this year she is 5'7", so she fits in the category. She is definitely a safe number 3 pick.
This is a good example of like what being an NFL football player will do for you because he's George Kittle, like obviously a beast on the football field, one of the goofiest looking motherfuckers I've ever
His
seen.
hair pisses me off.
His beard pisses me off.
Okay.
All right, my final pick. I'm going to go under the radar here. I thought about, I'm not going to say her name because you might pick her still. I'm going to go Kristen Harper. Jared Goff is legitimately one of the worst NFL quarterbacks to exist. However, he knows what he's doing. We talked about this in the group chat. He may fumble balls, but he knows where to put his balls. Because if you look her up on IG, what an absolute smoke show. Unbelievable that she moved from LA to Detroit with him just to watch him get strip sacked week after week and go 0-8.
See, but that's a good thing for him because now she can't be just fucking around in LA.
She's a ride or die. Sports Illustrated swimsuit model as most of the smoke show girlfriends and wives are, but would highly suggest looking at her Instagram.
My fourth had to put. Are we putting their heads on there or?
What do you mean?
Like if we actually made a Mount Rushmore, would it be their heads or would it be their asses or like what would be carved into the stone?
We could just like link. Oh, whatever you want.
All right.
You're the
I'm looking at
you're
this.
the dude chiseling it.
I'm looking at this picture and it is interesting. My fourth pick is Lauren Tannehill.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's right. Ryan Tannehill knows how to hand off the ball, and I think she knows how to secure the balls, if you know what I'm saying.
And secure the bag.
Yeah, that too. She is a blonde. I would almost say, debatably, like kind of looks like a Barbie, but there is no way she shits with that ass, and that's why she is on my list. No way.
I went all brunette there. I got a little crazy. All right, any misses? This is the one that I was bouncing back and forth, but Camille Kostick.
Yeah, I'm sick that you didn't put that in there.
I'm a Kristen Harper guy. I don't know.
Okay.
And then just like growing up, not really growing up, but in college, went to College Game Day. Christian Ponder, terrible NFL quarterback. Smoke show wife. She's on NFL Sunday. She used to be on College Game Day. Saw her in person. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Any from you?
No, that's it. I only picked 4. That's all I need.
Okay. Cool.
I can't keep looking at these pictures right now. We're trying to do a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to take a break.
Got me bricked up under this desk.
All right.
That was Mitten Money is horny for approximately 10 minutes. Okay, now our NFL picks. We're gonna go to Browns Patriots. In Foxborough, I think the Patriots won 1 game in Foxborough this year. It feels bad, and it was against the Jets.
Haven't lost away yet.
It happens. So, you know what? I'm going to avoid the spread because you don't know what's going to happen. No Nick Chubb, it's looking like, due to COVID protocols. Damian Harris is in concussion protocol. Also, Ramondre Stevenson. So, the running backs are clearing up to be Dearness Johnson versus Brandon Bolden.
Hell of a matchup. I'd pay for that.
Yeah, versus two good run defenses. So I'm not seeing a lot. Both these teams want to run the football. I think it's going to be a mess. This is going to be Myles Garrett feasting on Mac Jones. As much as I love Mac Jones, and the Patriots secondary is playing unbelievable right now. I believe they have 3 picks a game in the last 3 games.
Stephon Gilmore, who?
Exactly.
They don't even need him.
Didn't even need him. Total for this game is 45 and a half. I could see this being like a 20-13 game. I'm taking the under of 45 and a half.
A lot of unders.
It's getting cold. People don't want to be hit, bro.
I don't even know if Luke listens to this show, but if he does, I've been like, Pitt has been in my board the past couple weeks, and I'm doing it again.
Wow.
Pitt first half -4 at home against the Lions. Pitt offense isn't great, but the Lions defense is one of the worst in the league. Goff is not used to the cold, rigid weather, and Big Ben, this is what he is built for. He has been through the ringer. This is not me betting on Pitt. This is me betting against the Lions. Goff isn't good in a dome, so why would he be good outside in the cold weather when he's from LA? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to play like dog shit. Detroit always gets out to a slow start. And the only thing that is going to bend me over is Dan Campbell saying, oh, let's do like 2 fake punts and a fucking onside kick in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Dan Campbell. Play by the stats. Punt it on 4th down. Kick it away on kickoffs. Just play the game and pick covers 4 in the first half. Easy.
Sure. All right. Okay. Now, Seahawks, Packers.
Is Russell Wilson back? He's supposed to be coming
back off IR. I believe he tweeted it.
Aaron Rodgers is being canceled. Cancel culture game.
Hey,
happens.
I don't know. It happens. Sure. I don't care.
I'm just saying he's gonna be fired up. So let's hear it.
Yeah, he's gonna be back too.
Yes.
COVID
is gone.
It doesn't exist according to him.
No.
Also, Devontae Adams should be back. Every time the Seahawks and Packers play each other, I feel like it's just madness. I think every time, I just remember that NFC Championship game when the Seahawks, was it the Packers? They like muffed the onside kick. Seahawks got it, went to the Super Bowl.
I can be honest, I don't remember.
Yeah, figures. Totals at 49. I think with both of these future Hall of Fame quarterbacks, I see a lot of points. I envision a lot of points. The Seahawks secondary is not the Legion of Boom anymore. Devontae Adams is going to roast it. Aaron Rodgers is going to roast it. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett versus a banged-up Packers secondary. I see a lot of points in Lambeau this week, over 49.
Okay. This is going to be a very short pick for me, so get ready to rattle off your next one. Bills team total touchdowns over 3. It is a good thing I bet last week on the Jaguars and Bills that no team would score at plus 100,000. Just kidding. Should have done that, Evan, you fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bills team total touchdowns over 3. Refer to what I said last week. There's no way they don't score any again. That just shows what kind of week I had last week when I bet on one of the best offenses in the league to score 3 touchdowns and they don't score a single one. Mm-hmm. This is a Josh Allen revenge game, and it's against the Jets. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully it hits, because obviously it's not a gimme, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, that game made no sense.
No. They secured the Lions' #1 pick, though.
Well, maybe.
The Lions won't win.
It'd be so Lions of them to rattle off 3 at the end.
Games,
yeah. Tank for Thibodeau. Chiefs. Now, the Chiefs are an absolute dumpster fire. This is a Monday night game. Or no. Yeah, Monday night. Sunday night? Doesn't matter. Either way, it's on primetime. They're playing the Raiders. So, normally, I'm a Chiefs hater.
Did you see Arnett just got released, too?
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention. So, they've had 2 first-round picks cut in the last 2 weeks. You know the Band-Aid that they slapped on it, though?
What?
Deshaun Jackson.
Okay, yeah.
They're just like, oh, fixes everything.
Yeah, sure.
No, it doesn't.
I'm sick of them.
They lost their head coach. This is just absolute chaos. The Chiefs have won 6 of the last 7 versus the Raiders. Spread's 2.5 here. Maybe there's something I'm not getting, but the Chiefs look bad all year, but I still think they're 2.5 points better than the Raiders.
Do you think that they cover if Jackson Mahomes makes a TikTok less than 2 hours before the game?
No, I think that's absolutely essential to Patrick Mahomes' pregame routine.
Okay.
To see his brother just wiggle dicking on the sidelines.
I love that. Okay. All right. Vikings at the Chargers. I hate Kirk Cousins. Under 54. Total has gone under in 4 of the last 6 for the Vikings, and the Chargers have gone under in 5 of the last 7 at home. The Vikings almost beat the Ravens last week, but they didn't, and they didn't even cover, which killed the November parlay. Kirk Cousins still did not do a lot. He was 17 of 28 with 187 and 2 touchdowns. That was all right. He did okay, I guess. Dalvin Cook is good, but I think the Chargers front can contain him somewhat to have to make Kirk beat them, and I don't think that's going to happen. The Chargers defense isn't great, but I also think this is going to be a field position game. I think the Chargers win, but I like the under and betting against Kirk here, and I love betting against Kirk anywhere, really. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Fuck Kirk.
All right. That's just unnecessary.
Yep.
Rams, 49ers. I believe this is the other primetime game. 49ers have lost 8 of their last 9 at home. Not good. They failed to cover in 5 of their last 6.
That's important.
That's not good. The Rams just got smoked on primetime. They didn't look good at all. Also, they just signed OBJ. That could hurt them, I think, in the long run. Bad locker room guy. There, I said it. However, the 49ers just gave up 31 points to single-handedly Colt McCoy and James Conner.
Colt McCoy might be back.
Still in the league.
I will get into Colt McCoy in my next pick.
Gunslinger, okay. So, this is a 3.5. Typically, I hate 3.5-point lines, but the 49ers defense is that bad. They're always banged up, I swear to God. I don't understand who their training staff is. It seems like they have a season-ending injury.
I think Jimmy G trains with porn stars to get stretched.
Hey, yo. Are we mad at him for
no,
that?
I'm not saying that's a bad move. I'm just saying, is it the best interest in the team? Probably not, but for him, I love that for him.
It happens.
You have a name like Jimmy G, go fuck sluts. I don't know.
Okay, sure, yeah. So Rams minus 3.5. Rams bounce back game. Let Matt Stafford cook.
I love that. As a Matt Stafford future MVP better. Cardinals minus 10 at home against the Panthers. I don't know who let me bet on the Panthers last week. I don't know who told me that was a good idea. Evan, it wasn't. You're stupid. Thank you.
I told you.
Yeah. Anyways. Arizona is 6-1 against spread in the last 7, and the Panthers are 1-5 against spread in the last 6. Did Colt McCoy steal Kyler's job? It's being discussed. I'm kidding. He did go 22 of 26 with 250 yards and a touchdown in the blowout win versus the 49ers. And, I mean, it kind of says, do I think he's going to put up those numbers again? Probably not, but he's decent. Without their starting QB and without their best wideout, they still put up 31 and covered with ease. So that just kind of cements in my head that they are a good team. Darnold looked like dog shit against Belichick, and Belichick actually does own real estate in his head. He was 16 of 33 for 172 and 3 interceptions. McCaffrey also wasn't impressive, but it might be a better week for him. Maybe.
Well, let me riddle you this.
What?
You know who just signed with the Panthers?
Who?
Cam Newton. He's back.
I mean, both of those quarterbacks suck penis. So, I don't know.
Sam Darnold's out, by the way.
I think. Oh, is he?
He's out for the next 6 weeks.
I don't.
Did you just go on a rampage right there on Sam Darnold?
I just said how he was really bad last week.
Hand up, I zoned out, but he's a shoulder injury, so the quarterback room is officially P.J. Washington, another white quarterback that
and
I
then
forget.
Cam Newton.
And then Cam Newton.
I think Cam Newton cares more about his outfit than he does about football. But McCaffrey,
Well, he's also vegan.
yeah, ever since he went
Doesn't
vegan, he
add up.
started getting hurt more. He's not getting the right protein and vitamins. I didn't say that. Who said that?
Well,
I don't know.
take.
McCaffrey had 14 carries, 52 yards. Not impressive. Carolina's offense is disgusting, and I'm sick that I actually put my hard-earned money on that. I believe Kyler and Hopkins are both questionable, so I'm not counting on them playing, but I'm hoping.
Don't count on Hopkins because the hamstring injury.
Maybe.
Hamstrings linger.
They got some weird stuff they're doing down in Arizona, though.
Okay.
Never know.
Peyote.
Yeah. Colts. I love that name, too, Colt McCoy. Name a more Texas name, because he went to Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go Horns.
Yeah, he went to Texas.
Horns up. Colts' performance last week, I really hope it wasn't a fluke. I don't think he's going to put up those numbers again, but anywhere close. And I think they cover against a stagnant Panthers offense.
Okay. Dog of the week. I'm hand up. I'm usually an NFL Dog of the Week guy. I had to dig deep for this one. I don't love the board. However, I'm going to get fucking crazy. I had 3 that I was bouncing off. I had Browns at Patriots. Don't love that. Vikings at Chargers. In my head, I was like, that's going to be the pick because Vikings, they're going to run all over the Chargers. Here's a stat. They've lost their last 6 after losing an overtime game. Get me the fuck away from that. So the dog of the week is the Saints at the Titans.
Ugh. That's
2.5 point dogs. But here's a stat.
Okay. Let's hear it.
They've won 8 of their last 9 as underdogs.
Okay. And the Titans maybe have been too hot, so they need to be humbled.
This is what happens
And
in
it
the
seems
NFL.
like the line should be
It
a
looks
lot
like
higher.
the Titans are world beaters. The Saints are going to come. This is like what the
You
Saints
know who
do.
looks like a world beater? Never mind. Go on.
Okay, yeah. This is like what Sean Payton does. Everybody's banged up. His starting quarterback's Trevor Siemian. I don't know. The Saints make no sense, but this is like what they do. They're going to lose to the Falcons. I like the way they finished last week, too. They lost to the Falcons. However, they were down 24-3, came all the way back. We're up 25-24, lost on the last second field goal. It happens. However, I like the way they finished that game. I think they're going to carry it in to Nissan Stadium this week, and they're going to upset. And the dogs are going to be barking. Ruff,
Couple more.
ruff, ruff,
Last one.
ruff.
Love it. They can't lose now. They can't.
It legitimately can't.
I know. I'm not even going to say it. I know that they're going to win.
That was 2 disgusting dogs that I had to pick there. All right, so now I have a parlay for the people. It's due to hit. This one, no spreads.
No spreads.
This parlay is called the points parlay because if there's something I want to do when I'm just absolutely wrecked on a Sunday, hungover, Sunday scaries and all, I want to root for good football on my screen, and I want to root for points.
Okay.
So we're going to start with Seahawks Packers over 49. That's one of my picks. Then we're going to go to Jags Colts over 47.5. That just seems like a disgusting.
What are the Jags going to do?
They're going to jag off.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan Arnold season. No, yeah.
Who?
Dan Arnold, the
Sure.
tight end.
He's going to be a wide receiver after this game, huh? Couple too many Jags off, huh? No. Okay. Carry on.
I didn't see where we were going with that.
Tight end to wide receiver holes. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Vikings Chargers over 53 and Chiefs Raiders over 51.5. I believe that's plus like 9 something. So, yeah. That's a winner.
Plus 9 something. Okay. Nice.
It's like plus 912.
What are you going to buy from me after that hits?
Probably nothing because it's not that crazy of odds.
Aren't you rich?
Yeah, I'm carrying this podcast with winners.
I feel like if I have another bad week and you have another good week, I should just, instead of like picking teams, I should just come here and just hand you my money that I would bet on the teams.
I honestly think you should just bet on. You should just buy like some sort of pet and just have them fucking pick the picks because I think they'd be just as
Flip
good.
a coin for the picks too.
Basically,
Maybe my mom. Maybe we'll do Colleen's bets sometime.
you should do that with like Colleen's college bets next week. She picks her 4.
All right, if I go 1-3 or 0-4, Colleen will pick my college picks next week.
Wow, love that. So that's our show. I'm gonna recap our board and then we'll wrap up with the Thanksgiving fact. So my college picks: Oklahoma minus 5.5 versus Baylor, Eastern Carolina plus 6, Clemson UConn under 50.5, Purdue plus 20.5, Dog of the Week's Nevada, Browns Patriots under 45.5, Seahawks Packers over 49, Chiefs minus 2.5, Rams minus 3.5 versus 49ers. Dog of the Week is the Saints.
Evan's winning picks, speaking into existence, are Cincy first half minus 13 at South Florida, Michigan and Penn State under 49, Mississippi State at Auburn over 50, NC State at Wake Forest over 65.5. NFL is Pitt first half minus 4 against the Lions. The Bills team total over 3 touchdowns, which is better odds this week because they didn't score last week. Vikings at Chargers under 54, and the Cardinals minus 10 against the Panthers. Cool.
Cool. All right. Thanksgiving fact for the people. This one ruined my whole week. Jingle Bells. Everybody knows. Everybody loves it. You're probably saying, Cody, this is a Christmas song. You're wrong. It was originally a Thanksgiving song. James Lord Pierpont in 1857 originally titled the song One Horse Open Sleigh. It was meant to be sung on Thanksgiving. However, it was reprinted in 1859, and it was changed to Jingle Bells. Now it's a Christmas song.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense to me
So
either.
did they change the lyrics of like riding through the snow? Was it like riding through the leaves? You don't have that for me?
No, don't ask me to like fact check this. This is just
Maybe we could dig deep and find the original song. I don't know.
there's no way.
Maybe someday. There's no way
recording
that
from 1857.
you don't think he was in the studio back
Fine,
then?
I'll give you a second one. Also,
give me a turkey fact because you gave that insemination
Okay.
one last week. That was interesting.
like a fact about turkeys.
Yeah.
Or just
Give me like a weird turkey fact, like a Turkey Tuesday fact. Ooh, that might be a Twitter thing.
well,
now.
here's another one. Americans eat 704 million pounds of turkey every Thanksgiving.
We're so fucking fat.
Turkey facts. This is great radio. We're Googling.
I mean, just give me something about a turkey that makes me like be like, why does that happen?
Their poop identifies their gender.
Stop it.
One way to find out is by their dropping. A male's poop will be shaped like the letter J, while the female's is more spiral shaped.
Stop it. I'm gonna buy turkeys and test that. I swear.
Benjamin
to God.
Franklin preferred the turkey to the bald eagle. He must have been.
What
He
a
wasn't
dipshit.
American. What a fucking loser.
Commie.
Uh,
You're just gonna start spitting out facts now. You gonna
Yeah.
save any?
They can change their colors.
No, they're not. I said
You can tell a
turkeys, not
turkey-
chameleons.
You can
dumbass.
tell a turkey's emotions by the color of their head. Colors can change from red to blue to white depending on how excited or calm they are.
red, white, and blue.
Most American fucking bird of all time. Only male
Oh, maybe
turkeys
that's why
gobble
Ben Franklin liked them better than bald eagles.
because they're more American.
I don't know though,
Bald eagles are like almost extinct cowards.
dude. You have a bald eagle in this basement?
If I was a bald eagle, I'd just fuck more. I don't know.
Okay.
That's the show.
Title,
Rock paper scissors.
title: Bald eagles don't fuck. Okay. What are you? 7-2.
7-3.
Yeah. Okay. Got him. Ready? One. Ha. Fuck. Damn. 2 ties. You motherfucker. 3 ties. All right, got him. What? He goes rock 3 times.
That's the show. Hopefully Evan wins this week. If not, we're going to be dealing with a much different show next week. Mint Money Bets. See you next week.
You've got the smile, I've got the brains. Let's make lots of money.